Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. Today is Wednesday, October 15th, big tax deadline. All right, so what we're looking at is a chart of the market. This is the mini S&P 500 futures, and if we were actually looking at that, that'd be great. There we go. We'll move that down a little bit for you. There we go. So, 1,275. What a ride it has been. Just absolutely amazing. The volatility, the range of the market that we've seen has been unprecedented, at least to my recent knowledge. 130 point moves in the E-mini S&Ps are seeming a bit commonplace. 100 point moves off the lows. Just absolutely a ton of money to be made in the markets. We'll look at that in a second. But what do we have? First thing we're looking at is our proprietary indicators. Had a bullish gap, or sorry, bull trap open on Tuesday. This was Tuesday's session. No turnaround Tuesday here. We just consolidated these huge moves. This was Monday's huge move. This was the big move. Now, we actually spoke on Friday. We did get the flush out that we had expected. We got the surge back. This was an absolutely has no representation on this chart, but this is was a huge move in the ES. And then we did get the midday selling, the consolidation, and we mentioned that if we got a volume reversal higher, that would be a bottom. Boom. What do we get? We got the surge late in the day, last hour and a half of trade, breaks the trend, and just keeps on trucking. We did get the sell-off. Everyone wanted to take their profits, but that was intraday. Those were the day traders. Obviously, the move was substantial and would continue as we did get the move higher on Monday with confirmation of all of our indicators: bullish, 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 accelerating, bullish, and that led to a gain of about 130 points in the mini S&P. Again, this market usually moves around 10 points or so, but as you can see, all green, just a little bit of red to retest the trend here, and then boom, a huge pop. Let's just call this one 956 to 1020 on the late day. Nice little 70-point pop in the mini S&Ps. Get the follow through continuation of this move. As to be expected, but it was a bit of a bull trap, honestly. We did come back to fill the gap and then break below her, but we're just retesting the trend. But if you look, we did have some extreme divergences on the open of Tuesday's session. Fully bullish here, but definitely bearish here. Certainly a strong bearish divergence there. Deceleration, dissension, and we ultimately get a break of the trend late in the day. Tried to get back above water, but definitely a seller's day was Tuesday in the market, so not looking too good for the market. But these things are happening. These things are crazy, and we just have to deal with it. So we're going to look at this right here, and this is a daily chart of the S&P coming right back to the short-term trend. Did get to a low of 839.80 on the S&P off of a high. We'll just call it in this screen 1440. So 1440 to 840, 600-point drop in the S&P on 519. We actually went officially bearish. I believe it was right around here, 1378. It may have been around here, not exactly sure. Around 1370 in the market, we went moved our official market timing bias to bearish, where we have remained, although we've been mentioning to take profits right around here. One obviously taking profits on Friday's session. We mentioned the low potential, so on a discretionary basis, taking the profits at around at least 899.22. Once we broke above the trend, you're actually looking at about 860 or 870. 875, we'll call it, taking the profits on the short term, at least scaling out of some of your bearish exposure, to which we've added full lots to on a few recommendations in this video. Glad you guys are watching your video. Those who are tuning in, hope you're watching them regularly. We are getting a hard turn higher in the momentum here. Bears witness. We need to break above the short-term trend here. This is actually a selling opportunity, a great selling opportunity in the market from a short-term perspective. So fully bearish are we here from around 1020 in the S&P. If you look, we actually had a high of 1044.31 before settling yesterday at 998. Just absolutely insane moves. ATR is off the charts. We are getting a profit-taking indication from in terms of directional movement in the market. So take your profits from the short side. So again, we actually mentioned that would happen on Friday. So interesting is the monthly that we pointed to. The bulls are certainly trying to hold this measure as we would expect they would. Defendant, we did defend it, particularly after the evidence of a bottom on Friday. We did knife right through that early Friday, as mentioned, which going back to all the way to 2002 and 2003, this is a monthly chart, hadn't even pierced. So I'm not even sure how far you'd have to go back before just a little trade, 1990, below this key level. So 1990, 18 years that you would have to go back before we traded below this level, except for just a little bit. But so yeah, obviously a very impressive event that we have happening in our economy in the U.S. stock market. But where have we been? Where have your portfolios been? Obviously, the markets are down 40%. Um, we're actually running out of time, so we're not going to be able to look at any systems. But let's just say that what can we look at? Just having huge moves in our markets. I'm not even sure what would be good to look at of all these. R2K system 2.0, S&P system 2.0. Yeah, we'll just take a quick look at this one. Look at this one. Just nailing every single move that we've had in the market from 940 up to 1030. Shorting, selling, shorting, a little bit of chop there. Shorting at 1010, covering at 980. Just absolutely impressive moves that we've seen there. Not really sure. Beautiful short setups yesterday in the Dow Day Trader 1.0, but we don't really have time to look at our systems, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to talked a little bit too much about the market, where we've been over the last 56 days. Actually, we're just going to look at a 12 days since all this market turmoil came to fruition. Our portfolios have just been absolutely impressive, staggering numbers. Dual Day Trader up 255% in the last 12 days on a $5,000 account. Over 100% triple-digit gains for our most diversified portfolio, the MAP Black. 55% gain for the Swinger DT. 215% gain for the MAP DT. So one would expect around a 200+% gain, 230 actually for the MAP DTS. We'll talk about that in a second. Just triple-digit gains over the last 12 days. We'll actually post those so you guys can take a look at them. But here's where we've been. MAP Black, Monday was another banner day. Black gains $59,125, 59%. Swinger DT gains 68%. Dual Day Trader knocking it out of the park again. A $5,000 account gains $6,590. Just unprecedented numbers that we've seen and continue to see. Glad you clients that we've gotten have been able to participate, but anybody out there looking to, I would definitely recommend you continue to or sign up. These numbers will probably continue, or at least the volatility will continue, and the opportunity to make these kinds of numbers. It's just absolutely once in a decade experience that we're having. But if you look at the 55-day returns, 56 days returns up 430% in just 56 days for our dual day trader. 200%, $199,000 gain on a $100,000 account for the MAP Black. If you are interested in, this was actually Monday, 12,000 for the MAP DT, 12,520. 65.90 there was the dual day trader. 65.85 for the triple threat. 26,445 for Delta 20, 20,000 for the Delta B. This was on the big Monday session that we had. 32,300 for Delta Black. Matt Black again was up 59,000. If you guys have any interest in these, you can actually, the MAP DT has just gone up to $2,000. If you enter promo code video, those of you who are interested or on the fence, you can save $300 today. Enter promo code video. Just go to add to cart, MAP DT. Any of the MAP DTs are going to $2,000. MAP DTS is at $1,200, thinking about going to $1,500. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and lock in these great prices and these special values. If you have any further questions, go to the website. We'll be happy to chat with you with the support team, admin at MiniAnalyst.com. We'll see you next time.